Hello everyone, this is Vablonsky. Welcome. Today I'm showcasing empanadas. They're hand pies that are popular and commonly enjoyed across Latin America. Filled with meat, vegetables, and even fruit, empanadas are eaten as a snack or as a meal. No time is a bad time for empanadas, so I'm going to a shop dedicated to them. Join me on an empanada food adventure. Welcome to another episode. Thank you for joining me today. My focus today is on empanadas, and this is a ubiquitous item in South America, in Latin America, in countries like El Salvador, Colombia, Venezuela, Argentina, and Bolivia. And I believe this place that I went to, DMV Empanadas, and DMV stands for District, Maryland, and Virginia, the Washington, D.C. area. This place, DMV Empanadas, I think they focus on Bolivian-style empanadas. I asked the clerk or the cashier at the counter, and she said Bolivian. So I guess this is what they are. These are Bolivian empanadas, and I got a whole host of empanadas, a parade of empanadas today that I'm going to show you. And let me get started. Let me look at it. It's called mojadito. It has steak, rice, raisins, and potatoes and diced onions in it. And as I'm lifting it, it is quite heavy, and I can feel it. It's kind of plump and filled quite generously. And let me try it. Wow. Wow. That is quite substantial. That is stuffed and filled to the brim. Wow. They are very generous. I'm looking at on the inside. Look at the color. It's kind of brown with yellow highlights. And let me take another bite. Oh. Wow, look at that. It's very soft and not liquidy at all. It's very plump, as I mentioned, and the rice is very soft. It's kind of almost like short grain type of rice, and the potatoes are also soft. The steak in there, I was thinking, large chunks of meat maybe, and it might be, texturally prominent and maybe even giving the empanada a little bit of difficulty in terms of eating it, but it's not. It's just overwhelmingly very soft and smooth. Wow. I don't eat a lot of empanadas, and I don't have a whole lot to compare this with. I get the occasional empanada here and there when I get Latin American food occasionally. And to have a shop like this that is dedicated to empanadas is not a normal thing. It is not a usual thing. It is very uncommon, very rare, especially in the Washington, D.C. area. Maybe in other places it's more common in the U.S., but it's not very common. So again, this is not a liquidy and saucy type of empanada. I would say the dominant feature is rice itself. The beef or the steak, I would say, really is buffered a lot by the rice. Now, as someone who eats rice all the time and who likes rice, and rice being a central part of my diet as a Chinese person, I like this empanada that prominently features the rice. This empanada being not saucy, this might be a good opportunity to try some of the salsas. And I believe the orangey pink one is spicy and the green one is not spicy. And they both have kind of flecks of something in it. Maybe some sort of herb. I don't know. Cilantro? I don't know. Let me just try it. Let me try the green one. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's not spicy. It's creamy and herbally, and it really goes nice. Again, since this is not heavily sauced and not heavily liquidy, that salsa really adds a bit of nice and generous lubrication. I mean, if you don't know what an empanada is and you've not really encountered them often, I mean, you can figure out exactly what it is by having just seen my first empanada. I mean, these are pastries, basically, and they have a shell, kind of a pastry shell, and they vary widely from country to country, and they can be either fried or baked. I asked the young lady at the counter whether these Bolivian empanadas are fried or baked, and she said fried, but it doesn't look fried to me. It looks more baked. I believe the fried ones are more crispy, and they have kind of a blistered, bubbly exterior from having encountered the hot oil. This looks baked to me. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm not an expert on empanadas, but they do look baked. I don't know, but the second one is spicy chicken. Wow. Let me take another. Oh, the sun is real. Oh, the sun is coming out and really blasting on me now. You can see this one's very different. It has a orangey red interior. Ooh, it is spicy. I would say kind of a medium spicy. And wow, there's a lot of, the sun. There's a lot of chicken in there. It is jam-packed with meat. It's not saucy either. It's not liquidy or wet. It's very meat-filled, and it's very, I would say, very persistent in its meatiness. That thing is not playing around. I mean, this is filled very generously, very rigidly, very bulky. I mean, it's soft and kind of plump too. That's what I mean by rigid. It's almost like a chicken paste. Yeah, it's like a chicken paste. It's mixed in with a bunch of seasonings, I imagine. I don't know exactly what it is, but I see flecks of green, flecks of red, and there's a kind of oranginess. It's just very densely and impactfully orange. Whatever chili, I imagine, whatever chili they're using, it is blended in there nicely, packed in there very nicely. And I believe it's white meat chicken, breast meat probably, but it's not dry at all. It's very, very pleasing. And the exterior itself, there's a pliability to it. It's almost bread-like and pastry-like all at once, because there's a kind of softness to it, a flexibility to it almost, that is very uniquely empanada, I think. Okay, the next empanada is the spicy pork. And you can get this not spicy, I believe, and the chicken not spicy too. But I went with the spicy because I thought that would be more flavorful. Well, anyway, it has the same shell, and again, the name of the empanada is nicely spelled out on the edge, on the crimped area, which is really, really helpful. And this one is plump as well, just like the other ones. Ooh, whoa, wow. This one, this one caught me off guard. This one is very different. Look, it has a dark colored interior, and those are black beans, and there's corn in there, and there's chunks of chunks of pork in there. Wow. Mm. Wow. Look at that. Wow. This might be the spiciest one. Wow. The pork is shredded, minced. It is very, very soft and kind of very gentle. And the corn and the beans are really prominent. And the pork is buffered by those beans and the corn and the spice. Mm. And by that I mean the flavor and the textures are really exerting their presence, and the softness and the lushness of the pork is having a hard time, I think, coming through. But this is delicious. There is definitely a spiciness to it. Wow. Mmm. Packed with flavor and texture. Wow. It's almost like a bean and corn empanada with the kind of lushness of the pork playing the supporting role. It's kind of like the beans and the corn are going to win the Oscar for for acting, and then the pork is going to win an Oscar for the best supporting actor or actress. Mm. I'm still marveling at the exterior of these empanadas. I still can't believe they're fried. They really look baked to me. And again, I don't know. I'm not an expert on, the exterior of empanadas, but like the walls of the exterior cracking in some way. You see like little lines forming and little fissures and crevices and breaks, but it's plump. It's very plump. This next one, this ground beef empanada, I believe this is the OG. I think this is the most common type of empanada. You just stuff it with ground beef. And my mouth is still kind of spicy from eating the spicy chicken and the spicy pork, but it's kind of dying down a little bit. So let me try this ground beef. Wow. Mmm. It doesn't have the black beans in it, but I see the corn. Ooh. It's almost like an American sloppy Joe filling. That type of ground beef filling. Wow. It doesn't taste like a sloppy Joe. If you if you are of a certain age, you know what a sloppy Joe is. They are not common anymore. But ooh, look, it is plumply stuffed with ground beef. It's not very saucy, and ooh, you know what? This would be a good candidate for the spicy salsa. Let me do that. Okay, let me apply this pink, orangey red salsa. Ooh, you can see the flecks of color in there. The greenish flecks and the reddish flecks. Ooh, I didn't do a good job. I was a little messy, but oh, here it is. Wow. Wow. Creamy, only lightly spicy. Okay, let me apply some more. I dumped out the rest of it. That's all I have. For some reason, I thought these empanadas would be very soupy and kind of saucy on the inside. I don't know why I thought that, but they are not. So the salsas do come in and play an important role. And the ground beef, I'm looking at it. I think there's some potatoes in here too, in addition to the corn. Wow. There's an olive in here, I think. Look. Let me pick. Oh, yeah. That's an olive. Wow. Adds a touch of oliveness to it. Wow. Okay, I'm going to finish with a sweet empanada. This is the Nutella empanada, and it has Nutella in it, and bananas and strawberries, I believe. Wow, it's blistered and cracking. It's so big and plump. It's so full it wants to burst, basically. And this is kind of a dessert empanada, I believe. But let me try it. Wow. Wow. There's Nutella on the inside, obviously. That chocolatey Nutella. And then, wow, there's fruit. There's bits and pieces of strawberries and bananas on the inside. Let me look at this thing more closely. It almost looks like beans. I mean, when I first glanced at it, I said, wow, look at all these beans, but it's not. It's fruit. It's cut up fruit, the strawberries and bananas. Let me dig into it and go deeper into this thing. Wow. It's not overly sweet. I mean, you get that hazelnut chocolate Nutella flavor very prominently. And yeah, you can taste the banana and strawberries, and it's very balanced. I mean, the banana flavor comes across, the strawberry flavor kind of bolsters it a little bit. Wow. What a combination. This is delicious. Look, you can see the chunkiness of it really comes across now as I'm biting and getting deeper into this thing. Oh man. Wow. Wow, I thought it would be sweeter. It's messy too as I grab a napkin. I thought it would be sweeter. I'm not a big Nutella person. I like Nutella, but I don't eat it very often at all. You know what, you're right. It kind of reminds me, it has, kind of a reddish, kind of brownish color to it. It reminds me of a char siu bao, a roast pork bun almost. It has that kind of lumpiness too, like a roast pork bun in Cantonese/Chinese cuisine. But this doesn't taste like that at all. This is sweet and delicious. Again, not too sweet, just perfect, basically. Oh man! Wow! What a way to end my empanada feast. This is deliciously executed. Wow, I am impressed. Well, it's gotten suddenly cold and brisk, so I'll be getting on my way. Thank you for joining me and sticking around all the way to the end. Please leave a comment in the comment section, and please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And for future content, please subscribe to my channel. I'll catch you next time on my next food adventure. Take care until then. Bye-bye.